Welcome to my Passion Travel channel, the channel specializing in street food and travel. Grilled corn. Corn on the cob, grilled and seasoned with grilled corn, is a popular street food enjoyed in many parts of the world, including Yamoussoukro. Here's how it's typically prepared. Ingredients: fresh corn on the cob butter or margarine salt optional, chili powder, lime juice, or other seasonings for added flavor. Instructions: start by peeling back the husks of the corn, but don't remove them completely. Remove the silk strands from the corn. If desired, you can soak the corn in water for about 15-30 minutes before grilling to help prevent the husks from burning. Preheat your grill to medium-high heat. Spread a thin layer of butter or margarine over the corn kernels. You can also sprinkle salt or other seasonings over the buttered corn for added flavor. Pull the husks back up over the corn, covering it as much as possible. Place the corn on the grill and cook for about 10-15 minutes, turning occasionally to ensure even cooking. The husks will char, and the kernels will become tender and slightly charred. Once the corn is cooked through and has a nice char, remove it from the grill. Serve the grilled corn hot, optionally with additional butter or seasoning on the side. Fried fish. Freshly caught fish fried and served. Fried fish is a popular street food in many coastal regions, including Yamoussoukro. Here's a simple recipe for preparing fried fish. Ingredients: fresh whole fish, such as tilapia, catfish, or snapper, cleaned and scaled, all-purpose flour or cornmeal for coating, salt and pepper to taste, vegetable oil for frying. Optional: lemon wedges, tartar sauce, or hot sauce for serving instructions. Rinse the fish under cold water and pat it dry with paper towels. Use a sharp knife to make several diagonal cuts on both sides of the fish. This will help the fish cook more evenly and allow the seasoning to penetrate. Season the fish generously with salt and pepper, both inside the cavity and on the exterior. Heat vegetable oil in a large skillet or deep fryer until it reaches 350 to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 to 190 degrees Celsius. While the oil is heating, dredge the seasoned fish in flour or cornmeal, shaking off any excess. Carefully place the coated fish in the hot oil, using tongs to avoid splatters. Fry the fish for about 5-7 minutes on each side, or until it is golden brown and cooked through. The exact cooking time will depend on the size and thickness of the fish. Once the fish is cooked, carefully remove it from the oil and place it on a plate lined with paper towels to drain off any excess oil. Serve the fried fish hot with lemon wedges, tartar sauce, or hot sauce on the side for added flavor. Braffouè, palm wine, fermented palm sap, a traditional alcoholic beverage. Braffouè is indeed a traditional Ivorian dish, as described in the previous response. Palm wine, on the other hand, is a separate item and not related to Braffouè. Here's a brief explanation of palm wine. Palm wine is a traditional alcoholic beverage made from the sap of various species of palm trees. In Côte d'Ivoire and other parts of West Africa, it's known as Braffouè or vin de palme. Here's how it's typically made. Collection. The process starts with the collection of sap from palm trees. Tapping the palm involves making an incision in the tree's trunk and placing a container to collect the sap that drips out. Fermentation. The collected sap is then left to ferment naturally. The natural yeasts present in the environment initiate the fermentation process, converting the sugars in the sap into alcohol. This fermentation process can take anywhere from a few hours to a few days, depending on the ambient temperature and other factors. Consumption. Once fermented, palm wine is ready for consumption. It has a mildly sweet taste and a low alcohol content, typically around 4–6% ABV. It's often consumed fresh, shortly after fermentation, to enjoy its natural flavors. Palm wine is a popular traditional beverage across West Africa and is enjoyed on various occasions, including celebrations, social gatherings, and ceremonies. It's typically served in calabash gourds or other traditional containers. In some regions, it's also used in cooking, adding a unique flavor to certain dishes. However, it's important to note that palm wine is a perishable product and should be consumed fresh to avoid spoilage. Grilled meat, beef or goat skewers grilled and seasoned. Grilled meat is a beloved street food in many cultures, and it's certainly a popular option in Yamoussoukro, Côte d'Ivoire. Here's a basic recipe for preparing grilled meat. Ingredients: 1 to 2 pounds of your preferred meat. Common choices include beef, chicken, lamb, or goat. Marinade ingredients, optional: olive oil, soy sauce, lemon juice, garlic, herbs, such as rosemary or thyme, salt, and pepper skewers, if making kebabs, or a grill grate. Instructions: if you're using wooden skewers, soak them in water for at least 30 minutes to prevent them from burning on the grill. If desired, prepare a marinade for your meat by combining olive oil, soy sauce, lemon juice, minced garlic, chopped herbs, salt, and pepper in a bowl. Place the meat in the marinade and allow it to marinate in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes, or preferably overnight, to enhance flavor. Preheat your grill to medium-high heat. If you're using charcoal, make sure the coals are ashed over before cooking. Remove the meat from the marinade and thread it onto skewers if making kebabs, or simply place the meat directly on the grill grate. Cook the meat on the grill, turning occasionally, until it reaches your desired level of doneness. Cooking times will vary depending on the type and thickness of the meat, but generally, beef and lamb will take about 10–15 minutes for medium rare, while chicken will take slightly longer, about 15–20 minutes, until fully cooked through. Use a meat thermometer to ensure the meat has reached a safe internal temperature: 145 degrees F, 63 degrees C, for beef, lamb, and pork, and 165 degrees F, 74 degrees C, for chicken. Once the meat is cooked to your liking, remove it from the grill and let it rest for a few minutes before serving. Serve the grilled meat hot, garnished with fresh herbs, or a squeeze of lemon juice if desired. Brochettes, grilled skewers of meat, often with onions and peppers. Brochettes, also known as skewers, are a popular street food in Yamoussoukro and many other parts of the world. They typically consist of small pieces of meat, poultry, seafood, or vegetables, skewered onto sticks and grilled or barbecued to perfection. Here's a basic recipe for making brochettes. Ingredients: 1 to 2 pounds of your preferred meat, such as beef, chicken, lamb, or shrimp. Marinade ingredients, optional: olive oil, soy sauce, lemon juice, garlic, herbs, such as rosemary or thyme, salt, and pepper skewers, metal or soaked wooden skewers. Instructions: if you're using wooden skewers, soak them in water for at least 30 minutes to prevent them from burning on the grill. Prepare the meat by cutting it into bite-sized pieces, about 1 to 2 inches in diameter. If desired, Prepare a marinade for your meat by combining olive oil, soy sauce, lemon juice, minced garlic, chopped herbs, salt, and pepper in a bowl. Place the meat in the marinade and allow it to marinate in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes, or preferably overnight, to enhance flavor. Once the meat has finished marinating, thread the pieces onto the skewers, leaving a small space between each piece to ensure even cooking. Preheat your grill to medium-high heat. If you're using charcoal, make sure the coals are ashed over before cooking. Place the skewers on the grill and cook, turning occasionally, until the meat is cooked through and has developed a nice char on the outside. Cooking times will vary depending on the type and thickness of the meat, but generally, beef and lamb will take about 10-15 minutes for medium rare, while chicken will take slightly longer, about 15-20 minutes, until fully cooked through. Use a meat thermometer to ensure the meat has reached a safe internal temperature, 145 degree F, 63 degree C, for beef, lamb, and pork, and 165 degree F, 74 degree C, for chicken and shrimp. Once the brochettes are cooked to your liking, remove them from the grill and let them rest for a few minutes before serving. Serve the brochettes hot, garnished with fresh herbs or a squeeze of lemon juice if desired.